Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I guess I'm going to entitle this video, or by the time you see it, it'll be have an appropriate title. But somewhere along the lines of stress and go get lessons. I mean, if you can't play and you think you're going to learn by just sitting on YouTube and watching dudes that have been playing for years professionally and been trained formally, that you're going to be playing like them in a couple of months. It's not true. It's not accurate. It's not realistic by no means. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting a little help here and there, because the internet is wonderful. YouTube is wonderful. But you have to have a starting point, and then you build on that, as opposed to I have no idea what I'm doing, and I think I'm going to learn by watching Morris Man's fingers. Hey, move the camera angle because I can't see your fingers. When the emphasis should be the chords across the screen that I'm giving you, because that's what I'm giving you here. Because there's some people that can't make the distinction. On my guitar chord lessons, I'm just giving you the chords. I'm not teaching you the chords. If you need to be taught the chords, you need to learn how to play the guitar. And I'm not trying to come off as condescending or negative. I'm just telling you the truth because I care about you guys. If you're gonna do it right. And that's the right way to do it, by starting here, not just jumping in blindly and don't know what you're doing. And then trying to learn from 50 different people who have 50 different approaches to playing the guitar. No two people approach to playing the guitar is the same. For me, my majority of my style is based on bar courses. That's what I was taught to play. And there's some guys just the opposite. They love open face chords, and that's all they play. And the majority of the jazz guys, they play open face chords. They rarely ever play bar chords. Those are things that you need to know, but you won't know because you're trying to do this by yourself. And what prompted this video, because I've done these videos before, but I'm just trying to keep stressing this to you young folks that, that are out here and want to play. This is not the route to take because it's not going to end up good. But what started me, or should I say what prompted this video, was this. Every now and then I get this, and I stress this all the time on several different videos. If you watch my channel and follow me, I don't do other people's solo. Solo is called solo for a reason. You're by yourself. You're not riding on the backs of 5 other people, because it's real simple. When you first start to learn and be trained, of course, you listen to your favorite songs, you hear these cool solos, and you're mocking them, or you're mirroring them. And that makes sense because at this point, you're not familiar or comfortable with scales to do your own thing. So you listen to your heroes and try to emulate them. But after you do that and start to develop your own sense of scales, and, I can put together a nice solo coming from here because this is where it comes from here. That's why I don't do another man's solo, because that's coming from him here. That's not coming from me here. So I want to do my thing here. And what's interesting is the majority of the people that play these songs live for like 10, 20 years, God damn it, the phone, I'm not getting that. For 10, 20 years, they don't do the same solo. They mix it up. They don't want to do the same solo a million times, performing that song a million times. Oh boy, am I gonna have to get this? Hold on for a minute. See you at the station. Hello? Okay, sorry about that. I didn't want to stop the video and redo this because I'm on the roll, dinner roll. Just kidding. But anyway, what prompted this video was because I told you guys I don't do other people's solos. I really don't have time to sit down for 2 hours and map out some dude solo note for note. That just ain't me. Now there's some people that's their thing. They love it, and I'm not knocking it. It's just not my thing. No two people do exactly as each other. They don't. That's what's interesting and wonderful about this world. No two people are the same. No two people, even twins, are not the same, just physically identically, but not personally. So I got a comment from a guy. He said, and like I told you guys, you watch my videos, I don't do solos. I might have done one or two that I've known off the top of my head. But for the most part, I don't sit down and, well, I'm going to do this dude solo. I'm a chord guy, So he said to me, I would like to learn the 2 guitar solos in the Isley Brothers' Choosy Lover. And my response was this, because he said, could you teach me that, tab it and teach it out? And my response was this: my friend, if it was that easy to play like Ernie Isley, one of the greatest guitar players that ever lived, everybody be playing like him, okay? I think you missed something here. It's not that easy, you know. It's just not that easy, you know. Ernie's just a phenomenal player. And there's some people that don't really realize you shooting through the ceiling when you should be back down here on the ground. Because it's like, if you're still learning, I don't think you're going to be playing Ernie anytime soon. But there are some people that I personally ran across when I was a teenager that played like Ernie. I was like, damn, they were extremely unique people. That was not the norm. I can think of two people off the top of my head when I was 17, 18. Blew me the fuck away when I heard them play. And they were kids, you know. And one of them was one of my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. And I was salty in the mug that day when she took me to a show that he did. And this guy blew the roof off. And I was like, whoa. And it was funny because I was just coming off of my high because I did a talent show and we won. And I had my lead singer with me and we were like on cloud nine because, you know, hey, we the shit. Shit, we got knocked back down to heaven when we seen that dude perform. And oddly enough, she was still messing with that dude. When we broke up, I found out she was still messing with him. And I'm like, oh, that's why she brought me here, because she's still seeing this dude. Because if she wasn't seeing this dude, we shouldn't be here, you know? But this guy was just, he's special. But again, realistically, you're not going to be able to play like Ernie Isley because I'm showing you tabs like him. Like, shit, I don't play like Ernie, so hey, you know? But I make this video to just stress a point. You young guys, you know, do it the right way. Because I listen to music now, and I know I'm an older man, and we all have different opinions on things as we get older versus the new things. But what I love about YouTube is you can go back to a certain era and listen to that music. And for me personally, good music, R&B music, stopped probably about the late 90s, early 2000 at the most. Because I'm listening to that stuff back then. I'm like, damn, listen to them drums. You know, how they arranged and separated. Listen to them pianos parts. This guy that actually can play the piano. It ain't one dude hitting the note and samples and triggering samples. These guys were playing beautiful chord progressions, great songs, great singing. You know, and that was an era that made me feel good musically and professionally, and some other things that were going on in my life that were really good. You know, so music is one of those things that it takes you back. You know, it's one of the few things that actually take you back to that era and you reliving it. You know, and I fast forward to now, and I'm not trying to sound like an old dude ranting, but I'm like, the stuff I hear on the radio now is just some shit. It's garbage. You know, it's the same little tinny ass light drum beat, boom, boom. And then you got rappers that think they can sing and they trying to sing over the, it's just awful. And again, forgive me, I'm not trying to trash the new stuff. I'm just telling you like it is. R&B music is being watered down big time. You know, you turn your radio, any given radio station now, and you listen to a composition, and the person that's playing the keyboard parts ain't a piano player. He done dabbled into computers and patching and creating them. It's like, when I listen to music, I think of Frankie Beverly and Maze. They're my all-time favorite group for many reasons, and one is because of their musical format. It's beautiful, it's full, it's lush. Everybody can play. There's no sample, there's no trickery, you know, there's no patching and putting this here throughout the whole song instead of just playing the damn thing, you know, through its entirety. You know, and I know things change. Nothing stays the same, but you would like to say when their change comes about that it's a good change. You could say, man, this is actually better than the stuff before. You know, like technology. I'm sitting there looking at my big screen TV. Back in the 70s, 10 of us, you know, my brothers and sisters, was 10 of us, watched a 9-inch black and white with a little antenna sticking out the back and pliers in the front because you done broke off the knob from, you know, turning the channel. So technology has taken leaps and bounds. But unfortunately, when it comes to creativity and music, it's becoming watered down and garbage, you know. And there's some other things, other aspects I'm not going to get into that are just the same. They've gotten worse. You know, as far as people killing people now, yanking people out their cars and taking their cars. And, you know, you got people running up in churches now. That was unheard of 20 years ago. Even gangsters didn't do that. It's like, no, we got respect for the church. We're not going near that nonsense. We're not about to start nothing here. But I'm going to, sign off. But this is not a plug for my videos, to my learning videos, because go somewhere else. I mean, just as long as you find somebody to teach you, do it. But I got a program, that I put together years ago because people kept asking me, you can play, could you help us? And I was like, I'm not a teacher. And they kept asking me for like a year and a half. I said, okay, let me try this. And I'm pretty proud of what I put together because it's coherent. Because when I first learned how to play, I went through a lot of music teachers because they were teaching me stuff that made no sense to me. So therefore, I abandoned it. But I was able to put something together as far as chord rhythm-wise to help you guys learn the right way. Still a guessing. Somebody tell you to put your fingers here on the internet and you don't know what chords you got up under your hand. You just memorizing finger grips because they told you to put your finger there. You don't know why. What's the name of the chord? So if you guys are interested to do it the right way for an unbelievable economical price, because my lessons are only $40. You get 7 learning modules. They're almost about an hour a piece. Only $40. You get the download now. I no longer have to send a DVD to anybody, especially overseas. Jump on this. You pay today, $40 through my PayPal, which I'll leave down here. You get it today. You get started. And there's so much stuff in there and extra stuff that I've given you. Because I've only had one person out of all the years that I have been selling my DVDs. I want my money back because it seems like your lessons are just you telling us about what you think. And all this other stuff that's not pertaining. He missed the concept altogether. It's not that I'm giving you stuff that's not pertaining to that. I'm giving you extra stuff that most music teachers don't even realize is important. Like, first of all, learning structure of song is just as important, if not more important, than what key you're in. And here's the example of that. I got close to 4,000 videos combined on each channel, me playing the guitar and bass. I've never had to use applied theory to play none of those songs. I never had to know what key I'm in, even though I know because I know theory, but I never had to. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I guess it ain't as important as everybody claims. Exactly. But you know what's more important than that? That I apply every single time I pick up my guitar and play and learn a song. Every single time, learning structure of song. Knowing where the fuck I'm at in the song. Okay, this is the intro. Intro got a different set of chords. Here comes the verse. Verse got a different set of chords. Here comes the beat section. Different set of chords. Here's the hook. Different set of chords. I know how to dissect it. I get people from all around the world that enlist my help or my services to learn songs I've never heard in my life until they send it to me 3 to 5 minutes later. Here's your chords. Dang, how'd you do this so quick? Because I know structured song. That's the key. Instead of sitting there being condescending, in the key of A, there's certain. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody gives a shit about that. The only thing they want you to do is teach them how to play or entertain them. That's it. They're not concerned about all that other stuff. But you got the theory heads, which is a phrase I coined a couple years ago, a community of snobbish musicians that want to sit around and talk about music when everybody else want to play the damn thing, So it's just ridiculous that in aspects of your life, there are things that don't make any sense. I'm going to say this to them and stand off. I had been in corporate America for like 27 years and I recently retired. I remember coming in one day and the painters painted a wall. That was a Monday. Wednesday, the construction guys came over and tore the wall down. I'm like, huh? And it started to dawn on me that it's not about logic. There's things set in place for certain reasons when they don't have to. And I'm going to say this to make that story I just said make a little sense. And then I'm going to sign off. Because, as you get older, you learn. When you're in a company, you learn and you grow. And each department has money allocated for certain things. They might have maybe $50,000 this year to do renovations or whatever, or to buy equipment for the company or buy you new PCs. If they don't use all that money, they lose it. So that's why you see somebody on a Monday painting the wall, and then on a Wednesday somebody coming to tear the wall down because they were paid to do what they were paid to do, which don't make any sense, but it is what it is. But anyway, if you guys want to learn the right way. Don't sit on the internet, I'm gonna teach myself, and I'm gonna just follow Morris Man fingers. You're not gonna be becoming any kind of musician doing that. Doing that. So again, if you want to learn the right way, my lessons 1 through 7, close to 45 to an hour of each lesson. I show you how to play the rhythm guitar the right way. PayPal right there. You pay today, you get your item, $40. Normal music teacher lessons are like 60, because I priced them now, $60 for 30 minutes, and that's 4 times a month. That's like $240 a month. That's a car note. $40. My lessons cut straight through the chase. I don't teach you stuff you don't need to know, because that's another thing with music teachers. You can't learn that right now. You come in and say, I want to learn how to play these songs. You can't do that for 2 years. Here's Mary Had a Little Lamb. Study this for like 2 years. Here's some easy playing books. And easy playing books are not in the key of the song. And how you learn is putting that record on, taking your ass upstairs and practice with the record. Not playing in a different key of the song, because that makes no sense. That's another thing that I had to gripe with when I was learning. It's like, why do I need an easy song book? Just teach me the chords I need to know to get to where I'm trying to go. I know it's not going to take me overnight, but you at least put me on the path to getting there. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.